The video that you're about to see on your screen is the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute with its rank of 5223. Now if you, including Soviet Dude or Play Matico Plays, are wondering, why am I using the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute as free try? Let me explain. I've seen a video of Imhoff doing an acceleration braking with the Jesko Absolute in Asphalt Legends Unite. If you pay closely attention with this airspeed, this is an example of an acceleration braking of a Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. Now here are the difference between the acceleration braking and nitro braking. Nitro braking is a type of fast skills where you actually perform a barrel roll and start using the nitro braking. For example, the top speed on record will be 600 km per hour, which is actually similar to a psychotic control freak named the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. Acceleration braking is a one click of a button skill where you jump off the ramp, use a little bit of a nitro efficiency, and use the brakes button on your device or your video game consoles, including PC. Now you see, I was about to talk about the acceleration braking before I talk about the nitro braking, but let's talk about the nitro braking skills first. Let me use the Aston Martin Victor as an example. Here's what I perform the actual nitro braking. As you can see the speedometer on the top right of your screen, it's 413 km per hour. If I recharge the nitrous, I don't have to flat spin. I'll use the orange nitrous at all costs, then jump off the ramp. But if I perform a 360, this will instantly recharge my own nitrous. From now on, I rather do it like this. Starting at the speedometer of 441 km per hour, the split time is 29 minutes and 133 seconds. This also means I don't have to overspin the car. Instead, I perform the dog floaty. I hold the brakes button in 2 seconds on my phone, and then release the brakes button until I jump off the ramp on the left side. For instance, the speedometer is 402 km per hour. Now you want to make sure that your car aims this way, so that way your car should perform a barrel roll. For instance, it is now 516 km per hour of airspeed, which however the Victor lags behind in front of Jesko. And that's how I land at the middle side of the ramp, and always make sure if I slide run the walls. Now I slide against the edge of the walls, this will recharge my nitro efficiency, so that way I can nitro brake again. It's just like the time that you beat the entire overclock showcase target time. But if you're actually performing a better airspeed, like Bueno Aires, do not under any circumstances but to ruin your own stunts. Doing so may actually wreck your own vehicle, and you will permanently lose your airspeed, which however, it can lead you to a self-touch of death. Now let's talk about the actual skill that Imhoff just did, called the acceleration braking, formerly as brake to accelerate. For example, I'll use the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. In 37 minutes and 132 seconds, I went at a speed of 496 km per hour on an Absolute. So that's how I experienced the Scotland tracks. Without a nitro punch, I decided to make a left turn by using the brakes button. At 400 km per hour, the split time is 39 minutes and 166 seconds. Right now, I will stop constantly drifting my own car and start jumping off the ramp just like this. As you can see, when I stop drifting, my top speed is going down at 395 km per hour, which means that I'll be able to use the orange nitrous. And even when I use the brakes, I'll save up the nitrous. Now allow me to demonstrate. At 398 km per hour, I used the orange nitrous, and then I decided to use the brakes. For instance, the quick split time will be 40 minutes and 399 seconds, which makes it 428 km per hour for the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. After I pressed the brakes button, I decided to turn left on the vehicle so that way I can save up some nitro. Now you want to make sure that your car should stay at 441 kilometers per hour. For example, my current split time will be 41 minutes and 132 seconds. Keep pushing and then stop drifting so that way you can end up performing a barrel roll again when you get the chance. For example, my speedometer says it is 503 kilometers per hour. My split time is also currently at 49 minutes and 99 seconds. Now that's the video about the difference between the acceleration braking and nitro braking. I guess that Amof's YouTube Shorts video helps me out because of the acceleration braking on a Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. Even the Absolute's nitro efficiency so sucks in my opinion because of a very challenging one. Unlike these other cars that has better, stellar, or good nitro efficiency. That even includes a very easier challenging nitro efficiency. So why hating the Jesko and Jesko Absolute when they have a better top speed? The Koenigsegg Jesko and Jesko Absolute are both best hypercars I ever experienced in Asphalt Legends. And so does its first generation of the Hennessy Venom. But if Asphalt 1327 is going to make a video comparing mostly the difference between the old Hennessy Venom and a new Hennessy Venom in Asphalt Legends, also until the next season comes out, I really want to see how fast that this old Hennessy Venom is, so that way it can be better than the Hennessy Venom F5. If Venom is actually lags behind in front of Venom F5, whatever. Both of these can barely shit on the track. Hope you enjoyed the video and I hope this video helps out. Don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comment section below and I'm sure it'd be very appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos like this one. And most importantly, ring the bell. To any of you who have any requests for these comparison videos of these cars in Asphalt Legends, please leave your suggestions in the comment section below, like I said. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, the link is officially in the description below, and I'm sure I'd be very appreciated. In my honest opinion, I adore the Koenigsegg Jesko than the Jesko Absolute, because it has the most very easier challenging nitro efficiency like I made the video on TikTok. I also have an Instagram. If you also like to follow me on Instagram, I'm sure I'd be very appreciated. The link is also in the description below along with a Facebook link. So anyways, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.